Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name is David J. Burney, the first Esquire.
Wow. I'm just Brent. Good morning.
Feeling a little special this morning. I'll tell you that right off the bat. Here.
Okay, Esquire.
Yeah.
Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Dave Esquire.
The first, David J. Burney,
The first.
Esquire.
Sorry.
Gotta get it right.
Yeah.
The reason I'm feeling so special is
Oh. I'm glad that you have enjoyed the cookies that my wife made for. I want to stress they were made for you and Joan. My question is, has Joan even gotten to try one yet?
yes.
Okay. Oh, good. Did she get more than one?
I don't know.
Oh. Well, wow, are you going to give me one?
I'm going to share.
Oh, man. Okay.
Chocolate, man. With coffee. Go ahead and just have a bite and then just take a sip.
Okay, I will. Got those Heath toffee chips in the
Is
cookie.
that what?
Yeah.
Okay. Those are good.
They're still soft.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Joan's been keeping them in the baggie there. And
Yeah.
she sent well, I got 3 more left.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
good. Well, thanks for sharing.
Sure. Your wife made them.
She did. Yeah.
Shelley, you're so sweet, but not as sweet as your cookies. Or maybe you are. I don't know.
Well, she's very happy that you liked them. So,
A little piece of heaven, Shelley.
isn't it interesting what can just brighten a person's day? Just a cookie. You know? I mean, sometimes all it takes is a cookie.
That's all. Just with a little cup of coffee in the morning and a chocolate cookie.
Yep. You can be having a bad day, and it can get turned around with a cookie.
Yeah. Go ahead, enjoy.
Thank you.
Oh,
I
God.
apologize for whoever has to clean up in the breakfast show studio because I'm getting crumbs all over now.
Oh, you did. You got some
Apologize
crumbs
for
down
that.
there.
Yeah, sorry.
Well,
I used to get scolded as a kid.
I know. That's the thing about
because
cookies.
I was that kid that always had, stuff underneath his chair when he was eating dinner and supper. Everybody else, could keep it on the plate, but you looked over at Brent and then you looked down on the floor and you're like, okay, did you
get any in your mouth?
Exactly. Did
Yeah.
you get any in your mouth?
So let's take a look at birthdays. Folks, thanks for listening. We appreciate it. Also, again, I just want to note, if you're listening to 96.3 FM, KCNI, it's a little scratchy this morning. Yesterday it was fine. It's intermittent, and we're aware of it. We're waiting on some repairs, some equipment, and a guy who knows how to put it in. I could put it in if I had it, but we don't have it. I'd rather have him come and put it in than we know it'd be put in right. But anyway, long story short, we are waiting on repairs and parts to fix it. And we're not sure exactly what it is. So hopefully when we put the part in, it'll fix it.
Yes.
Otherwise, somebody's going to have to climb the tower, and the story goes on. But thank you for your patience. Here's the deal, though. KCNI 1280 AM has been on the air since, I think it was... The first channel was in 1949, and it wasn't 1280 temporarily, but for the most part, since 1949, it's been 1280 AM. There was just a story on Brownfield this morning about AM radio and how important it still is. Farmers and ranchers still like AM radio, and so do other people who just want information, a little music, and it reaches out. It's very reliable. Get a little scratchy in storms, but you know what? It's been around a long time.
Yeah.
And so you can go to 1280 AM and listen to KCNI, or if you have a computer, or the nice thing is a portable device of any kind, you can download the free app or just key in kcni1280.com. Easy way to do it is go to Sandhills Express. That's the way a lot of folks do. Just up at the top, there's a little button you can click on that says listen to KCNI or listen to KBBN. So there's some other ways to listen other than 96.3 FM. Wish it was working better. Since we had the first ice up, I don't know, some damage. We're not sure what took place there, but we're going to find out. Now, birthdays.
Okay.
Cannot believe this.
Oh.
Kathy Minnick
Yes.
and Dr. Minnick have birthdays on the same day.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Now, Dr. Minnick's a little bit older than Kathy.
Okay.
We'll not say how. It's not important.
Okay.
It's quite a ways. But anyway, no, it's not that far. Happy birthday, Kathy Minnick and Dr. Dave Minnick. Wonderful pair celebrating a birthday today on the same day. That's pretty cool.
It is.
Other birthdays.
Yes.
Sorry, got waylaid there for a moment. I was thinking about this story. I just can't wait to bring you. But anyway, birthdays. Danny DeVito.
Oh, yeah.
He's 78 today. He's been in over 90 movies.
Wow.
Yeah. 4'10" frame. Apparently a lot of talent in that 4'10" frame. 90 movies and still going.
Yeah, but for me, I know he's been in a lot of movies, but for me, was Louis, right? His character in Taxi. Remember the show Taxi?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man, he was great in that.
He's been in a bunch. Martin Scorsese is 80, legendary filmmaker who gave us Taxi Driver, Goodfellas, and The Departed. He also started his career as a CBS News editor after graduating from college. Very successful. Lorne Michaels is 78, famous for creating Saturday Night Live, and also produced Kids in the Hall, and is the executive producer for The Tonight Show. And that's about all the birthdays we have that we're going to promote today. There's some others, but I don't know any of them, so they're probably very famous.
Yeah.
But anyway, happy birthday to the Minnicks.
Maybe they start on the show Beverly Hills 90210.
Okay, are you going to bring that up again?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. That was yesterday. But it was funny.
Well, I've never carried on very long on anything I've been, harping on you about.
Oh, no, not at all.
My brother's in town.
Oh, yeah? Tim?
Tim, yeah. And had a nice visit with him.
Tim was the first day I walked into the building as a little college kid, wanting to learn more about radio one summer. You were nice enough to hire me. Sight unseen, by the way, which, thank you.
That works out sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. The jury's still out whether it worked with me, probably. But anyway, Tim was working here.
Yeah, he was.
When I first walked in the building.
He'll have to tell you for sure, but I think he worked here a couple of years anyway, maybe a little longer, and he sold advertising and did some airtime for us. And he had worked in Holdridge at the radio station down there before he worked here. He also worked a stint over in Ord. I think he went as T.J. Mack or something like that over there because there was somebody.
Still am. I was jealous of his voice.
He has a nice voice.
He had a great commercial production voice.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. He probably, I think he could have stayed in broadcasting, but he preferred to do other things. But he's working around this area, and he's been listening to the breakfast show. So I would appreciate it if you wouldn't, razz me because he's listening.
Okay.
And about what I did yesterday. Just give me a chance to mess up today.
Well, listen, in fairness to you, you weren't familiar with the TV show.
No,
90210.
I was
Beverly
not.
Hills 90210.
Beverly Hillbillies, yes. That's what I thought I was reading for a while until I got to the numbers. I'm going, what's this all about?
9210.
Now,
210.
And that was kind of Joan told me after I got home that it was kind of a show that it was kind of like a kids, I don't know.
High school kids.
Yeah.
It was a soap opera centering around home or high school kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. And being in high school and,
So
it was
you
a soap
followed.
opera. It was a soap opera,
Yeah,
basically.
Okay, well, let's just...
Okay, moving, yeah.
My brother's listening. I'm pretty sure he is.
Okay. Well, good morning, Tim.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in.
He stopped over yesterday evening with my mom.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and we had a nice visit. I think he should grow his hair out. Other than that, he's all right. When he graduated from high school, he had real long hair.
Did he?
Pretty long hair, yeah. And then I don't know what got into him. He got the notion that, like I say, you were gifted with hair when you were born. It started growing, and then you just continue to cut it off.
Huh.
Here's one for you.
Okay, all right.
This is crazy. 3D printed homes is now a thing.
Huh?
You know the 3D printers?
Yeah, I know.
Robotic printers are building rows of houses in Georgetown, Texas.
Wow.
Lennar Homes, the company that's doing the construction, says it will reduce the time and cost of building a new home. Now, the houses have traditional foundations and roofs, but the entire wall system doesn't need framing, insulation, or drywall. The 3D printer makes it. Isn't that nuts?
Wow. I'm trying to. I mean, I'll be honest. Have you actually seen and touched anything off a 3D printer? I've not. I mean, I've heard of the 3D printer and what, some of the amazing things it can do, but I don't know if I've never seen a 3D printer in action.
I have. As I remember, it was a grand opening of a renovation of the Holdridge Library a few years ago, and Joan and I went down, and they had a 3D printer there, and they were printing small little things. And they may have had one here at the Broken Bow Library when they had some different machines. And
well, I want to say they have one. When Custer Public Power comes in and visits,
Yes.
now and again, the STEM trailer, which they always talk about. I think there's one that goes around with that, right?
I would think Rick Nelson would use that to make electrical poles.
Oh, you never know. Yeah. I think Rick's coming in Friday. We'll ask him.
That'll be a good. I'm sure he'll be impressed with that question. Yeah. But anyway, they are building parts of houses with 3D printers.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy. School lunch menus, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving a little slow today, but we're going to speed it up because we're going to tear into turkey time again.
Are we now?
Oh, yeah.
All right, live on the breakfast show.
Yesterday, can you believe the folks out there on KBBN were 3 for 3?
Yeah, I know. Every time, actually, it was you.
Who was
3 for 3 because I did one on KBBN and the person didn't win.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but every time you played Turkey Time yesterday, everybody won.
I was
when I played it, I was like 1 for 5.
Wow, oh, they were right on yesterday. So we give 3 away really in a hurry. We'll see if that works today.
Okay.
Sandhills Dunning schools today: turkey and dressing, mashed potatoes and gravy, and corn.
Sargent today is featuring spaghetti with meat sauce, corn, fruit, garlic bun, milk, and salad bar on the menu at Sargent today.
Thanksgiving dinner at Callaway today, so they're having, turkey, mashed potatoes and gravy, probably some cranberry sauce. I don't know for sure.
SEM today, chicken noodle soup on the lunch menu at SEM.
Well, I guess cranberry sauce is more Christmassy, but they'll have all the trimmings. Anselmo Myrna today. Fresh loaded hash browns with biscuit, grilled chicken sandwich, fresh baked ham and cheese subs, vegetables, fruit, and milk. I always pause on this particular menu because For some reason, the days are offset, and I want to make sure I'm on the right day. I don't want to make another mistake today and have to live with it because you're brutal.
I've learned from the best. Thetford today, oven-baked chicken on the menu at Thetford.
Ansley, Kids' Choice today.
Litchfield today, a ham sandwich for lunch at Litchfield.
Arnold, turkey, mashed potatoes, and stuffing, and tea roll, their Thanksgiving dinner.
My alma mater, Loop City School. For lunch today, hamburger gravy or chicken gravy over mashed potatoes and green beans at Loop City today.
It was suggested to me yesterday that you're Polish because you graduated from Loop City, and I said, no, I don't think so, but there would be nothing wrong with that.
Oh.
Polish. I think they have a lot of good heritage there in Loop City, as you know, but Apperson doesn't sound too Polish.
No, it's not.
Appersonziski, maybe. Today at Broken Bow, they're having fresh loaded hash browns with biscuit, also grilled chicken, cottage cheese with flute. No, I think it's a fruit platter, not a flute platter. I'd like to see a flute platter full of flutes. Anyway, vegetables, fruit, and milk at Broken Bow today.
Gothenburg today, some of their choices include baked ham, tacos, pizza, and a baked potato bar at Gothenburg.
Kozad, hot dog on a bun. Of course, their favorite, peanut butter and jelly with yogurt. Also, they have the buffalo chicken calzones, mixed greens, cottage cheese plate, fresh picks, such as fresh garden salad and fresh fruit, chilled fruit, and also cucumbers, ranch dressing, and much more at Kozad. And at the Prairie Pioneer Center today, it's a Veterans Dinner. Roast beef, mashed potatoes, corn, strawberry, and dinner roll and cake. Strawberried dinner roll. Does that sound right? Strawberried?
I don't know. I'm not looking at the menu.
Corn, strawberried, then dinner roll.
Oh, maybe they mean strawberries. It was misprinted. Maybe it just means strawberries and dinner roll.
Should I change that D to an S?
I don't know. Just guessing.
That means plural then. More than one.
Okay, probably.
Okay. Got that.
Yeah, you show up. You're going to have to split. Everybody who shows up has to split one strawberry. I doubt that's the way it's going to happen, but you never know.
Oh, boy, let me just think about that a moment.
When I grow up, I'll become station manager. Then I'll fire Dave and Brent and get this place together.
Yes, the dreams of a child. I love it. Oh, boy.
Just feel like slowing it down today.
I hear you. I'm with you, Dave Esquire the First.
David J. Burney the First, Esquire.
Sorry. David J. I knew I was going to mess that title up. David J. Burney, the what again? David J. Burney
the First.
Esquire the First Esquire.
Yeah, please.
Okay, David J. Burney the First Esquire.
I think that's right. We want to talk a little bit about tonight. Pretty exciting. You're going to be broadcasting from the new addition out at Kincaiders, which is, as the one gentleman on TV says, dynamite.
Yes, it is. Yeah, we went. We kind of scoped out the place last night to kind of see how we were going to be able to set up, and the party room, the new party room at Kincaider Brewing Company, just fantastic. So we can't wait to be there tonight. The Broken Bow Athletic Booster Club is going to be hosting their winter sports tip-off, and they have so graciously invited us to be a part of the event. We're going to do a live radio show from the winter tip-off, and we're going to be visiting with coaches and players of all the Broken Bow winter sports teams. So we'll put the focus on boys basketball, girls basketball, and wrestling tonight. And we encourage you to come out and join us live. It's going to be a lot of fun. 7 o'clock is when we start. We'll also broadcast it live on KBBN 95.3 FM and KBBN.com. So, it should be a lot of fun, and it'll be a great venue to hold it in.
Let's ask Christy when she comes to work this morning if she would grab that list for us of the fine sponsors.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, I can also grab it too. I have one on my desk. So.
Oh, you do?
Yep, I can bring it in.
Don't you want to really ask Christy to do it and see what her reaction is?
That'd be fine, sure.
She might stomp her foot or turn a somersault or something.
All right.
She's still all worked up about our bowling next Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, Well, I'm surprised you announced this even on the air, that you're giving a prize for the person who has the best bowling score during the night.
Best overall average.
Okay, average. All right.
We will bowl no more than 3 games.
Okay, so you're going to put a limit on the number of games.
Yeah, because you know what will happen otherwise.
Oh, I know. We'll be bowling until 2 o'clock in the morning until Christy finally catches up and wins.
Yeah.
Yes,
Gets
I know.
her average up so she can win $100. So it's no more than 3 games. If we just want to bowl 2, that's fine, but no more than 3. Kind of make the rules up as we go, but I just got to thinking about if we don't do that, you're right. Christy will want to bowl until she wins.
Yeah.
I mean, she gets out of hand at Christmas on what do they do? They have the grab Christmas
gifts. Want me to bring up that text? Mark, her husband, texted me yesterday. What did he say?
Show you what we're dealing with here.
Just hang on, folks. I'll bring it up here in about 15 minutes. Oh, here it is. From Mark. Christy is vicious at Christmas grab bag gift exchange.
Wow. Well, I've seen it. I've seen her when she was in a contest with Tim Donnelly, former sports director here, and he did a little skit. He put it together about an hour before the contest.
That's what I heard.
And she was practicing her baton twirling for weeks.
She wanted to win.
All right, speaking of winning, let's see if we can have a winner for the game today.
Okay. Let's see. We're asking questions, just kind of general questions about Thanksgiving. Now, do you watch the Thanksgiving Day Parade, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in New York City?
A lot of people do.
It's big, huge tradition. Now, if you watch the parade, one of the features of the parade are the big balloons.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
You bet.
So here's your question. What was the first large-scale balloon used in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade? Okay, they have the big balloons of characters.
Yes.
So what was the first large-scale balloon used in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade? Your choices are Mickey Mouse, Felix the Cat, Speedy Gonzales, or Snoopy. What was the first large-scale balloon used in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade? Mickey Mouse, Felix the Cat, Speedy Gonzales, or Snoopy? If you know, call us at 872-2801.
With the change of weather seasons comes the change of sports seasons. It's a good thing that Geared for Sports is ready to go with a variety of wrestling and basketball gear options. Make sure you keep up with Geared for Sports daily as well, because they have deals of the day. Stop in to find out what it is each day or check Facebook. Swing by soon. If you don't see what you need on the shelf, maybe Scott can get it for you. Geared for Sports, west side of the square in Broken Bow.
It is no secret that cybersecurity and keeping your personal information safe and secure is very important. Scammers never stop and will do whatever they can to get your information. Some examples of what to be looking out for are spoofed phone calls, suspicious emails or texts, computer pop-ups, requests for urgent wire transfers or gift card purchases. If you are suspicious of fraud or a scam, always call your bank about the situation. Bruning Bank wants you to stay safe and be diligent about keeping your information secure. Our staff is trained to deal with any type of situation and is happy to help or answer any questions you may have. Bruning Bank. Build, grow, thrive. Member FDIC.
And we have Tony on the line. Good morning, Tony. How are you?
I'm just okay. How you guys doing?
We're all right. Kind of a slippery morning out there, but all in all, pretty good. Here's Brent with the question.
Okay, Tony, what was the first large-scale balloon used in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade? Was it Mickey Mouse, Felix the Cat, Speedy Gonzales, or Snoopy?
I'm going to guess Snoopy.
No.
Darn it.
It was not.
Oh, Tony.
It was now Snoopy is a dog. So it's not a dog, it's It's either Mickey Mouse or Felix the cat
You mean
or
the cat?
Speedy Gonzales.
I would say Felix the cat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wow, way
way
to
to
go,
go, Tony.
Tony. Hey, we didn't have a winner yesterday when we give away a pig in a blanket that they serve on Wednesday at Runza. So is that okay for a prize, Tony? We'll give you a certificate for a free pig in a blanket that they serve on Wednesday at Runza.
That'd be perfect.
All right,
Tony.
Thanks for calling.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks.
Thanks for calling. Have a good day.
You as well.
All right. You're listening to The Breakfast Show.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did we wake you up?
Nebraska's favorite way to start the day on KCNI KBBN.
Good morning, everyone. This is Kathy Eberly reporting for Dave Davis Auction Service and Farmers National Company. To start with, we have a cute house at 844 North 13th Avenue. Darling front porch gives this home great curb appeal. This home has open living and dining area, lots of new floor covering on the main level, 2 bedrooms on the first floor. Lower level has a family room, second bathroom, non-conforming bedroom, storage, and laundry area. The washer and dryer are staying with the home. New furnace in 2018. The shutters and gutters were new in 2019. This home sits on a corner lot with a detached garage, fenced-in backyard, and underground sprinklers. That's at 844 North 13th Avenue. At 1711 Cherokee Lane, this one's all dressed up and ready to go. It's got a cute kitchen with subway tile backsplash, lots of counter space, and is open to the dining room. Kitchen appliances are staying with the home. Laundry area is located right off the kitchen with extra storage. Addition was added in the back for a nice living room, 4 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, mostly all newer flooring, and lots of fresh paint. Newer style windows, everything is on one level, corner lot with fenced-in backyard, storage shed, and a patio area. Attached single garage at 1711 Cherokee Lane. At 452 22nd Avenue, this is an awesome location. This home is within 1/2 mile from city limits, sitting on 1.7 acres. Living room and dining room have large picture windows for lots of sunshine, informal and formal dining. Family room off of the kitchen has exposed beams and a fireplace. Main floor has an office, 4 bedrooms, and 2.5 bathrooms. Master bedroom has a master bathroom and walk-in cedar shower. Main floor laundry room has sink and extra storage. Lower level has a family room, 5th bedroom, and lots of storage. Attached 2-car garage and underground sprinklers. Open front shed has 2 stall areas and a tack room. Shingles new in 2018. Lots of room in this brick ranch-style home at 452 22nd Avenue, located right out of the city limits. At 1242 South D Street, this home has old-time charm. This home has beautiful woodwork throughout, large foyer leading to a parlor with open staircase, French doors, and beautiful hardwood floors. Formal dining area has patio doors out to the backyard. Cute kitchen has lots of cabinets and counter space, built-in microwave, and double ovens. Main floor also has a den, office, and half bathroom. Upstairs has a full bathroom with laundry and 4 bedrooms. Master bedroom has a balcony and master bathroom. Located on a corner lot with utility shed and fenced-in backyard with privacy fence. Detached double garage has its own heater. Shingles are brand new and the home was just painted. Come see the charm at 1242 South D Street. At 153 South F Street, this one has had a price reduction. It has lots to offer. This 2-story home sits in a large lot with mature trees, nice-sized living room with fireplace, formal dining space. Kitchen has space for a breakfast nook, 3-quarter bath off of the kitchen. Upstairs has 3 bedrooms, full bathroom, and a sunroom. Lower level has utility room, family room, and lots of storage. Lots of original hardwood floors, all-electric home with a heat pump around 5 years old, mostly pillow windows throughout. Detached garage has home office, workshop area, and a tandem garage for 2 vehicles with alley access and openings on both ends. That's at 153 South F Street. At 605 South C Street, this is an exceptional property. Wow is definitely a first impression. Has LP Smart siding exterior. It provides a great curb appeal, and covered wraparound porch with gazebo provides the finishing touch. This home is a balanced mixture of old-fashioned charm but modern living design. Living room has a cozy fireplace and open staircase. Parlor, living room, and den all have solid hickory wood floors. Dining room has French doors to the kitchen. The spacious, beautiful gourmet kitchen has white custom cabinetry, Livingstone solid surface countertops, neat subway ceramic tile backsplash, bay window with bench seat, walk-in pantry, an island with a prep sink. Stainless steel appliances are all staying with the home. Upstairs has family room, laundry space, 4 bedrooms, and 2 bathrooms. Master bedroom has balcony and master bathroom with heated ceramic tile flooring and walk-in ceramic tile shower. Then the 3rd floor has a 5th bedroom and 4th bathroom and 2nd family room. This room has been remodeled with newer wiring, plumbing, and double-hung windows. It's an all-electric home with a heat pump, corner lot with underground sprinklers. Backyard has white vinyl privacy fence. It's got a 3-car garage with 8-foot garage doors. That's at 605 South C Street. We have a new listing at 905 West Edith Street in Sargent. It's got a beautiful kitchen with an island. Range and refrigerator are staying. Living room and dining room both have large picture windows. Main floor laundry with utility sink located right off of the kitchen. Main floor has 3 nice-sized bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Master bedroom has a walk-in closet and master bathroom. The lower level has a family room, 3rd bathroom, office, non-conforming bedroom, and a storage room. Newer Bristol windows, water heater new in 2019, all-electric home with a heat pump. Main floor has been updated. Large lot with attached heated double garage with 11x7 workshop in the back. There's a utility shed and has underground sprinklers. It's move-in ready at 905 West Edith Street in Sargent. I think that sums it up for this week, but thank you for listening, and I hope you all have a great day. Thank you.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. The expected incoming speaker is making plans after CBS News projects Republicans have rounded up the number of seats they need to take a slim majority in the House. Kevin McCarthy tells Fox.
It's one size gavel with the ability to subpoena and hold this government accountable, secure this border, fight to make us energy independent, give parents a say in their kids' education.
Volodymyr Zelensky continues to deny it was a stray Ukrainian missile that killed 2 people in Poland.
I have no doubt that this is not our missile, not our strike. I believe this is a Russian missile based on our military reports.
Both the U.S. and NATO say evidence points to Ukraine. Police in Moscow, Idaho are still looking for a suspect and a weapon in the weekend stabbing deaths of 4 university students.
We cannot say that there's no threat to the community. And as we have stated, please stay vigilant.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
In Nebraska news, a Kearney woman is facing felony charges and is accused of setting a fire to a bedroom in her apartment and endangering her baby. Court records show Amanda Celestino, age 35, is charged with first-degree arson, child abuse, and criminal mischief, intentional property damage. A hearing on the case is pending in Buffalo County Court. Court records indicate that Celestino is accused of setting a fire to a bedroom in a ground-level apartment of the 100 block of East 27th Street in Kearney. The fire was out when first responders arrived. Celestino claimed the fire was an accident, but investigators later learned that it was intentionally set. A 4-month-old baby was in the apartment at the time. Investigators also found a hole that had been dug in the basement of the apartment, as well as graffiti on the walls, damage to the basement wall, and damage to electrical outlets and light fixtures. Investigators found phone evidence indicating the alleged person was related to a conflict with her boyfriend. One message stated, quote, "I'm burning this house down and you can pay for it." A related photo showed a fire burning in the apartment. That's Nebraska News.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Kevin Wyatt.
Thursday night football on tap tonight. Titans and Packers. Tennessee going to be shorthanded as they're going to be without 4 starters. Ben Jones, Adam Hooker, Bud Dupree, and kicker Randy Bullock will not play tonight. For what it's worth, the Packers are favored by 3 as the home team. Kickoff is set for just a little bit after 8 o'clock Eastern. On the hardwood, a big matchup on the college side of things. Number 11, Texas, upsetting number 2, Gonzaga in Austin. A 19-point win on their home floor, 93-74. Over in the NBA, the Phoenix Suns improved to 7-1 at home with a 130-119 win over the Warriors. In spite of the best efforts of Steph Curry, he had 50 points in last night's contest. Devin Booker led the way for Phoenix, 27 points, 9 assists, and 3 blocks. Nuggets edge out at home by the Knicks, 106-103, as Julius Randle threw down 34 points, grabbed 11 boards. Both Denver and Phoenix now tied for second place in the West, 1 game behind Portland.
Here's your weatherology forecast. Some showers possible throughout the day today, otherwise partly sunny with our high nearing 27.
North winds between 15 and 25 and gusting as high as 40. Staying partly cloudy and very chilly overnight tonight with a low around 3 degrees. Northwest winds around 15 and gusting as high as 30, with wind chill values as low as 12 below. More sunshine on Friday with a high of 27 and clear skies Friday night with a low of 10. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Kara Foster.
I'll second guest dinners with friends because they can be interrupted by diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or oily stools. It turns out I have EPI, or exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, which means I'm missing the enzymes needed to digest food. My doctor prescribed Creon, pancrelipase, an oral prescription medication that replaces pancreatic digestive enzymes. Creon treats EPI due to cystic fibrosis, chronic pancreatitis, pancreatectomy, or other conditions.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall, if you're allergic to pork, or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon.
Creon is the #1 prescribed EPI treatment. Ask your doctor about Creon for EPI and visit creoninfo.com or call 800-633-9110 to learn more. That's creoninfo.com.
I'm surprised they didn't mention diarrhea as a side effect there.
Yeah.
I guess gas might be kind of in the same category.
Yeah.
24 degrees outside under a mostly cloudy sky. Winds northwest about 6 miles per hour. Barometric pressure still rising at 30. Humidity at 84%. High yesterday, 35. Overnight low of 23, although we did drop down to 22 just after 7 o'clock this morning, but officially 23 for an overnight low. Sunrise today at 7:29, sunset at 5:18. We did record 0.02 of an inch precipitation melted down from a light snow covering this morning, bringing our total to 0.21 precipitation for the month. 24 and mostly cloudy. That's a look at weather and news on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name is David J. Burney, the first Esquire. My co-host, just plain old Brent Apperson.
Yeah, I'm just Brent. Yep. Haven't made Esquire status yet. Don't really know how you get there, but
I can tell you.
Oh, really? All right. So how did you get there, Dave? First Esquire?
You just start calling yourself that.
Oh.
Good Life Center, their hometown facility offers the security and comfort of a small town with the advantages of city living. They offer speech, occupational, and physical therapy for their residents. Visit CallawayGoodLife.com for more information.
Ladies, our sale is all about you this week at Beaubootery. All of our fashion boots are 20% off. We have a great selection, perfect for those outfits you need the finishing touch for. Some brands include Bourne, Soft, Clarks, L'artiste, Skechers, Earth, and more. These boots are versatile and easy to dress up or dress down. Whether you're wearing them for warmth or style, come and see what we have and save 20%. Beaubootery on the square in Broken Bow.
The morning Sandhills Drive never sounded so good.
In the mornings, we don't have to fight over the radio because it's one station.
You're listening to The Breakfast Show.
Lots of very important information that we're going to pass along to you this morning. Brent Apperson has several details that he would like to bring forward here on the show and share with you.
Oh.
I have several things here that are not quite as important, but they're pretty important.
Oh, yeah? Would you like to start or want me to start?
Go ahead, my friend.
Okay. Well, you mentioned earlier in the show that we'll be at Kincaid Brewing Company tonight for the Winter Sports Tip-Off with the Broken Bow Athletic Booster Club. And we want to say thanks to these businesses who are making our radio broadcast possible on KBBN Radio from the event tonight. Want to say thanks to Borders Law Office, Scott Harvey, your local Thrivent financial representative, also Geared for Sports, Trotter Service, A to Z Lawn Pro, and Duda Plumbing, helping us with our radio broadcast tonight. So we appreciate that.
We sure do. It's going to be fun to listen to. Of course, there's no charge to go. You can go and enjoy the show live, be a part of the show. And also, you can get a great meal for like $8.
Yeah. They're going to kind of sounds like a nacho bar or fiesta bar, I guess, that will be available for a price that you can purchase while you're there.
Question for you.
Okay.
Now, I don't really want to get in, any sort of a heated controversy, but Barry Fox was there yesterday when we left, and he was up to the bar there, and he had a laptop open.
Oh.
And he was typing away.
Uh-huh.
You think he was really doing anything on that, or was he just, was he just acting like he was busy?
just had the screen open.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Typing away, and
I don't know. I shouldn't say this, but it's kind of what I do sometimes at my desk. I just have my hands on the keyboard, and I'll make it look like I'm doing something. Hopefully nobody will notice that I'm not.
Well, they're pretty busy out there and lots of things going on, so I'm guessing maybe Barry's
I have a feeling he was doing plenty of work.
Yeah, lots going on. It's going to be a fun broadcast, but be even more fun if you would come out, folks. They'd love to have a full house there.
Yeah, come on out live and join us. Starts at 7 tonight.
All right. It's National Unfriend Day.
Unfriend Day?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
Well, let's face it. You have how many friends on Facebook?
Oh, I get it. Okay, so this is kind of a Facebook thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I was, when you first said that, I'm thinking real life. I'm like, oh, that's kind of mean to go up to one of your friends and say, you know what, today I'm going to unfriend you. But I see this as a Facebook thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But to some people, if in today's world, that might be their only friends.
Yeah, well.
So,
but here's my question. Maybe it says on there, but do they know you unfriend them on Facebook, or can you unfriend somebody and they don't know about it?
I don't think they know.
I don't think they know. Okay.
I don't think so.
Right.
I noticed the other day, and this is no kidding.
Yeah.
I think I have 1,800 friends.
Wow, Dave. Yeah. Wow, you're a popular guy.
Yeah, I don't think I think it's I don't know how that happened actually, but it says, do you know all their names? Are they really people you know? Because here's what happens. Say you're my friend on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And then it also says, and here's some of Brent's friends that you may know.
Yes.
And the next thing you know, you're friends with all your friends, and that's kind of how it goes.
Sure.
Pretty soon, everybody on there that you thought you wanted on there as friends that you would relate to, if you don't click the right button, then all of their friends are your friends. So you have a lot of friends that you don't know. Even if you don't know their names in real life, it's time to cut a few of them loose. So it's Unfriend Day. Trust me, they won't miss you.
Okay.
It's also the Great American Smokeout, which is third Thursday of November. The Smokeout Day was created by the American Cancer Society to get smokers to quit, or at least plans to stop smoking. And that's a good thing. Less people are smoking today than 20 years ago, for sure. There's kind of a disturbing rise in teen smoking, I think, according to some of the stats out there. Also, it's National Homemade Bread Day.
Homemade Bread Day.
Yeah.
All right.
So, if you got a few hours to kill. Now they have bread makers. Is that really homemade bread, though? The new the ones you have on your counter that you make bread with, that's a machine.
Yeah, I don't know. My mother-in-law makes homemade bread where she grinds up the wheat berries and stuff, and that's good stuff.
Does she make the loaf herself?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Yeah. But that's good. Homemade bread, man, that's delicious stuff.
I remember my grandma, both grandmas probably, but sticks in my head a little more because Grandma Bernie made homemade bread, and probably Grace Ella as well, and they stuck it in the oven with the old wood-burning stove, and they come out brown and put butter on them.
Oh, yeah.
And then cut them up, put homemade peanut butter on them. Of course, they even made their own butter.
Yeah.
Whipped up their own butter. Anyway, it's National Homemade Bread Day. Now, the little history here. They think bread's been around for about 30,000 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Almost as old as that last slice that's in the back of your fridge. The bread oven was invented by the ancient Greeks. But the Egyptians were the ones who figured out how to use yeast and make the bread fluffy. What was it like before? Like flatbread then, I suppose, huh?
I guess so.
That was the original flatbread.
Yeah, the
it was
original
before the
flatbread.
Egyptians
made...
The Egyptians figured out how to use yeast. We had flatbread.
Yeah. Well, it seems fitting that we're supposed to talk to Matt from Subway later today.
Yeah.
Speaking of homemade bread, they make their bread fresh every day,
They
right?
do.
At
Yeah.
Subway. So,
Yeah. Okay, that's some pertinent information that we have here. Then there's more to come here on the Breakfast Show this morning.
You
It's
better
gonna be
believe it.
Dynamite. Don't go away. Stick around. You never know what's going to happen on the Breakfast Show. That's for sure.
Nor do we.
No, we don't know.
No, yeah, we don't know.
As a matter of fact.
Oh, my goodness. What's that sound?
The turkeys are loose in Custer County. Now here's your announcer to tell you which caller can play. I'm your announcer. The announcer that just told you about your announcer that's going to tell you.
Yeah.
We're taking, by the way, before we take calls, we want to let you know that it's Livia's Boutique in Ansley sponsoring this turkey time.
Nice.
Thank you very much, Livia's Boutique in Ansley. We're taking the second caller at 872-2801.
It only takes a minute to find out if you may have prediabetes, and you can do it at doihaveprediabetes.org. But you're probably not going to. Nope. I'm sure you've got a perfectly good excuse. Kids, work. I get it. You're busy. So what better time than now? Let's begin. Raise one finger if you're a man. Ladies, none yet. Oh, count in your head if you're driving. Now, 3 more fingers for everyone over 60, 2 over 50, 1 over 40, 1 more if you're not physically active, another finger if anyone in your family has type 2 diabetes. Another if you've got high blood pressure. If you're overweight, raise another finger. 2 if you're very overweight. And 3 if you're really overweight. You've just taken the world's first audio prediabetes test. And if you're holding up 5 or more fingers, visit doihaveprediabetes.org or talk to your doctor. There's no excuse because prediabetes can be reversed.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its pre-diabetes awareness partners.
All right, we have Randy on the line. Good morning, Randy.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm sitting on top of a hill watching for deer.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, are you warm enough?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. Well, I'm glad that you're out there enjoying the deer season. Let's see if we can get you a turkey for Thanksgiving. How many shots do you think it's going to take?
Let's try 2.
Well, let's try 2. All right, Randy. Here we go. Oh, just one shot, man. Randy. Sorry.
Best shot I've been.
Well, be safe out there. Keep listening and give it another try, okay?
All right.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, Randy's out there deer hunting.
That's awesome.
Isn't that great?
And listening to the radio. That's cool.
We appreciate that. Do you have any more pertinent information you'd like to pass along to our wonderful listeners out there?
I've got this. This was handed to me. It just says song request.
Oh.
And it says Subterranean Homesick Blues by Bob. Are you familiar with that?
Bob Dylan.
It's Bob Dylan's song.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Well, that's a request.
Okay.
I just thought I'd share it with you.
All right. All right. That's a good request. I'll tell you, I'll take care of that one. Well, let's see. I've got a 10 o'clock appointment. All right. We'll see if we can get it in.
Okay.
We don't have that in our playlist, so we'll see if we can round that up for you. It's a good song.
Yeah.
It's one of Bob's goodies.
Yeah. He's written a few.
Yeah. He's got a lot of songs.
Circle V Stitch and Post. No reason to head out of town. Stop by and take a look at Velma's in-stock merchandise or shop her many catalogs of quality merchandise to find the perfect apparel or item that you would like to personalize. As we know, the holiday season, well, it says is drawing near, but I'm going to say it's here.
I agree.
And Velma would like to remind you to get those orders in for your unique and personalized gifts. So if you want Velma to put something together with her wonderful quality custom embroidery service, now's the time to give her a call and start getting that set up. Here's the number you can call, 872-6173. That's 872-6173. The list of ideas are endless at Circle V Stitch and Post, located just north of Broken Bow out on Paulson Road.
Major League Baseball will be announcing its 2022 MVPs. Valuable players will be announced this evening, voted on by the Baseball Writers Association of America. That will be on the Major League Baseball Network, 6 p.m. Eastern Time tonight.
Oh, okay. Aaron Judge, right? In the American League.
You think so?
Oh, is there somebody else that could win MVP other than Aaron Judge? Surely not. The guy hit over 60 home runs.
Yeah,
and hit over 300 too, didn't he?
I don't know. He went flat in the playoffs.
Well, okay. Well, all right. I got you there, but I think it's a season award.
Okay.
I mean, that's my pick. Now, National League, I'm trying to think. I don't know. On the National League side, but boy, in the American League, it's got to be Aaron Judge. That's like a no-brainer to me.
You're probably right. Although when you're flat in the playoffs, I'm not sure you should get it.
Oh, okay.
The Colbert Pickleball Special takes place tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. If you love pickleball and celebrities, you might want to tune into CBS tonight. You said you hadn't seen much pickleball before?
I came across it the other night on TV and watched him play it. It gets kind of intense right there at the net. Wow.
Yeah, you're right face-to-face there, kind of close.
Yeah.
Late show host Stephen Colbert hosts the first ever Pickled.
Oh.
It's a 2-hour comedy sports event featuring celebrities like, Will Ferrell and Sugar Ray Leonard and others.
Really?
Yeah.
I would like to see Will Ferrell play pickleball.
Dierks Bentley.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Kelly Rowland. And Colbert and Kenny Loggins are going to perform the national anthem in duet.
Really?
Yeah, to get it underway.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's taking place if you want to learn more about pickleball and how celebrities play.
Okay.
So it'll be, doubles. It'll be double teams. I don't think they'll have any singles.
Okay.
But I'd rather have you out at the Kincaider's.
That's where I plan to be.
Yeah.
I'll record it and watch it later.
Do you have a recorder on yours?
I do now. Yeah, our latest the latest kind of TV thing that I did allows me to record stuff. I enjoy that.
No, we don't
I
have
haven't had it except for a few weeks now. So.
Oh, yeah, really?
Yeah.
New.
Yeah, we've never really had a DVR before. So yeah.
Well, I don't think we have either. We still don't.
Yeah.
Now, my mom, as you know, is 93 years young.
Yes.
And she has one of those dish TV setups where she can record. So she does that every once in a while.
Mhm.
So my 93-year-old mother records programs,
Yes.
and Joan and I don't know how.
That's nice.
Yeah. Okay, I think this is a cool story. A man bikes over 400 miles for veteran suicide awareness. If you'd like to bike more than 400 miles for charity, then that means you're dedicated. Veteran Jake Welch did it for a good cause to raise money for preventing veteran suicide. He traveled from Springfield, Virginia to Jacksonville, North Carolina in 4 days and raised $3,000 along the way. Now, he was in the Navy for 7 years. The department, this is a figure that's just depressing in a way. The Department of Veterans Affairs just released a report last year that says 17 veterans commit suicide per day in the United States. That was in 2019. That was when they got the data. And Jake tells us he wanted to do something about it, so he rode 400 miles for charity. That's a stark figure, isn't it?
Yes.
That's not good. That's not good at all. And we appreciate him doing that. Let's take a time out. When we come back, who knows what will happen?
Okay.
It's hard to tell. But first, these words.
It's that time of year. Time to order beautiful poinsettias at the Secret Garden. This Friday, 11:30 to 4:30, and Saturday, 8:30 until 4:30, go order your live poinsettias. The Secret Garden will also be open November 26th. Proceeds go to the AMPTO. Psalm 100, verse 2, worship the Lord with gladness. Come before him with joyful songs. The Secret Garden, 2 1/4 miles west of Myrna on Highway 92 and a half a mile north. Open this Friday and Saturday, and also November 26th.
Turkey Time is back again for 2022. But don't call now. This isn't your cue. Keep listening, though, and you'll have a chance to play for a frozen turkey. Our DJ will ask you how many shots it will take to bag your bird. If the random shot generator matches what you picked, you'll hear, "Oh, you got me!" Which means you can come see us to get your certificate. Keep listening right here to play Turkey Time, Central Nebraska's radio hunting contest.
It is 8:32. So now you have a system to record shows on your TV. Now, next thing you need, if you're going to be, a member of the neighborhood, you've got that set up. You need one of those high-powered blowers like my neighbor has, so that you could blow snow off for your neighbors. Like this particular kind of snow today, that'd be so nice if you had one of those blowers that you could go around and blow snow off your friends and neighbors' sidewalk in the neighborhood. And I think they're reasonably priced, and I would consider loaning you enough money to buy one of those blowers at a low interest rate.
Yeah, I'm sure your interest rate toward me would be really low. Here's an idea. Grab a broom.
A broom?
Yeah. Just go out and sweep your walk off.
Wow. The turkeys are loose in Custer County. Now here's your announcer to tell you which caller can play. We will take the second caller again at 872-2801.
A smoke-free environment is the only way to fully protect from the dangers of secondhand smoke. That's why smoke-free policies are so important to me, whether it's in my car, apartment building, or when I'm dining outdoors. There's no place for secondhand smoke or e-cigarette aerosol. Breathe easier knowing the facts. Visit smokefree.ne.gov. Paid for by Tobacco Free Nebraska.
I was talking with Karen. Sorry.
That's all right. Yeah.
There we go. Karen, you're on the air. How you doing?
Okay.
All right. Good, good. Anything you want to talk about today before we play turkey time? To get something off your chest, or you got any axes to grind, or you want to wish anybody a happy birthday or anything like that?
I can't think of anything right off the top of my head.
Okay. All right. So if you win this turkey, it will be brought to you courtesy of Livia's Boutique in Ansley. Okay? And they're nice to do this, so could be a 10 to 12 pound turkey, and with today's prices, it's worth about $3,000.
Yeah, I understand that.
All right. How many shots do you think it's going to take, Karen?
I'm going to go with 2.
Okay. Here we go. It makes me very nervous. I'm afraid.
Okay.
Here we go. Karen, sorry. Well, keep listening. You're always a good listener, so hope you win a turkey, but keep trying.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Yep. Goodbye. I thought she had it there for a minute.
I did too. Honestly, I do. I feel bad when people don't guess right.
I know.
Because one of the challenges for turkey time is just getting in on turkey time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so when you just get in and you're the correct caller, it's like you've won half the battle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're there.
But then if you finally get in, and sometimes it's tough to just get in and be the caller, and then when you don't win, I just always feel bad about that. But it's the way the game is played.
Yeah. It's the rules. We must obey the rules.
That's right.
There's people in this country that don't have to obey the rules, but we do. Because we're Nebraskans, and we respect the rules of law.
Yeah.
And we respect the rules and guidelines to keep us maintained as nice people.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that was well said.
Well, not very good, but...
David First Esquire, David J. Esquire the First, or whatever you're calling yourself today.
Oh, my, no.
Oh, no. Oh, or oh, yes. I don't know. What's going on?
I knew it was going to happen, Brent. I knew it. I just always have felt it. And I know some other folks out there have, too. I know you're not going to be excited about this, but this is exciting news just in from CBS.
Okay.
There's a professor at Harvard who thinks he knows where all the aliens are hiding. Yes. And now he wants to search the ocean floor for crashed spaceships.
Wow. All right.
He's an astrophysicist.
Oh, okay.
Renowned. Avi Loeb thinks an object that was spotted north of Australia in 2014 was actually an alien spacecraft.
Wow.
A report from U.S. Space Command found the object, whatever it was, come from another star system, but they believe it was likely a meteorite.
Oh.
The professor will lead an expedition next spring to find it.
And let me guess, it'll be a reality show. You'll be able to watch it live on the Discovery Channel or something.
It's possible.
Right?
I hope so.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like trying to find weapons of mass destruction.
What's that one? What's that one that they're... The Curse of Oak Island or something, where they're trying to
Yeah.
I've never watched an episode of it, but aren't they like digging up, looking for treasure or something?
I think they found some treasures.
Oh, have they? Okay.
So certainly some, useful archives.
So here we go. I mean, there you go. This is probably the way they'll fund this. They'll create a reality show of it, and everybody will be able to tune in and watch them unearth an alien spaceship.
Well, I bet they will.
This really all kind of started with Geraldo looking for Al Capone's vaults, didn't it?
Boy, I hope it doesn't flop like that. That was terrible. I remember sitting and watching that.
I did too. I remember watching it as a kid.
Oh, man.
We're they're interviewing everybody. What do you think they're going to find? What do you think they're going to, and we're, bunch of money and all of this and all of that, and they found nothing.
Yeah, and then his career kind of faltered after that. He went kind of down the tubes, but he did get a gig with Fox.
Yeah. He's fair and balanced now.
Yeah, he's 8:45. You're getting to me. What do you have over there?
Let's see. Hey, with the little snow we got today, definitely it is beginning to look a lot like Christmas. And it's looking that way at Rustic and Red in downtown Cozad. It's time for the November Sip and Shop. This is something they do on the third Thursday of every month. So today's the day for Sip and Shop at Rustic and Red in Cozad. Christmas and the holidays are kind of the theme. They'll be open from 10 to 7 today. There will be store discounts, giveaways, and holiday treats. The sipping starts at 4, along with Heather Wellman singing in the loft today, so enjoy that. Christy handed me some updated information about what they have going on today. They'll have a lot of sales going on, a chance to register for their door prize. They're taking 20% off store-wide. Now, there will be some exclusions to that, but for the most part, 20% off store-wide, taking 30% off ladies' apparel, 40% off jeans, 50% off fall, it says. I assume fall like decor. 60% off Friends Thanksgiving tees. And an additional 15% off clearance loft items. Man, you talk about going all out for Sip and Shop today. Those are some of the specials you can take advantage of at Rustic and Red in Cozad. It is a joyful Christmas season, as always, at Rustic and Red Sip and Shop this Thursday, downtown Cozad.
The Callaway Good Life Center offers a facility with the comforts of home. Services include skilled nursing care, long-term care, respite care, and more. Callaway Good Life Center is a great place to work, offering competitive wages. Call 836-2267 for more information.
This upcoming Tuesday, your friends at Varney Health Mart invite you to prioritize your health and the health of those around you by attending their flu shot clinic. Walk-in flu shots are available from 9 until 5 on Tuesday. Most insurance companies cover this immunization. So head to Varney Health Mart in Broken Bow Tuesday, November 22nd from 9 to 5. Roll up your sleeve and get your flu shot. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
8:47. Brent and Dave with you here on The Breakfast Show. I'm just thinking about that spaceship at the bottom of the ocean. When they crack that baby open, there could still be a live alien in there.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Because, they probably have supplies for, maybe they don't even need to eat.
Oh.
Maybe they get their nutrients from the sea. Or they have like, a whole storage bin in the ship of like barbecue potato chips and maybe a French fryer. They probably have, they can make French fries in there.
Yeah, well. Oh, no. Dave on his alien kick again.
What most of us would like to do is like when we renovate, we do a remodel in our home or business. We tear out a wall or a floor. There's something in the back of your mind that says, you know what?
What will I find?
Yeah.
Sure. And there are some cases where people have found some amazing things. Money.
Could find an alien in there.
Oh.
But in this case, it's $1,000 worth of gold coins found under a grungy kitchen floor.
Wow.
Yeah. Chances are, you're not going to find anything when you tear up that floor, but this particular situation, an English couple doing a renovation found 264 gold coins under the tiles and floorboard. They date back to the 1600s.
Wow.
Around the time when the house was built. In Europe, that's not totally unusual.
Mm-hmm.
The couple just auctioned the coins off for $850,000.
Wow.
So when you do that remodel, watch for aliens and gold coins.
Okay. Thanks, Dave. Hey, here's a job opportunity for you. The Broken Bow Housing Authority is seeking to fill the newly developed position of Deputy Director. This position would help provide leadership and direction to all aspects of the Broken Bow Housing Authority operations. It manages 40 apartments and 45 homes located in Broken Bow and 20 apartments at Husker Homes in Ansley. The successful candidate would have a passion for quality customer service and a solid knowledge of regulatory environment. Applicants must have a high school diploma or equivalent, a minimum of an associate's degree in business or public administration or finance, and or experience in a related field are preferred. Compensation for the position is negotiable depending on qualifications and experience. It is a full-time position, and to apply, they ask that you submit a one-page letter of interest and a resume that includes salary history and 3 professional references. Submit that to Broken Bow Housing Authority. You can drop it off in person or send it to 825 South 9th Avenue, Broken Bow, Nebraska, 68822. Broken Bow Housing Authority is an equal opportunity employer.
Thanks, Brent.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on at Sylvester's this weekend?
Sylvester's. Well, let me find the sheet, and we will tell you. I think it's karaoke night, isn't it, tomorrow?
Yes.
Yes. Hey, baby, it's cold outside. but the karaoke performances will be hot this Friday night at Sylvester's. That's right. Thunder Karaoke is back. Warm up your vocal cords and bring your friends for a great time to Sylvester's. It's Thunder Karaoke. You Are the Star. Friday night from 9 p.m. until 1 a.m. And then the following day, you know that Sylvester's always has the Husker football game on the TV, and they encourage you to come on out and cheer on the Big Red. It'll be an early kickoff Saturday at 11 a.m. They'll have the game going on there at Sylvester's, and of course they always do their first and third quarter happy hour specials. So check it out. Husker game kicking off at 11 a.m. on Saturday at Sylvester's, and then the night before this Friday night, tomorrow, you can provide the entertainment with Thunder Karaoke from 9 to 1 tomorrow night, all happening at the Quiet Little Place that rocks! Wow. Sylvester's, Broken Bow.
I'm just thinking about that ship down there.
Yeah, we may have woken up some aliens with that.
Yeah, down there. Probably have, what I'm thinking, if they're living down there, they might be able to leave their ship once in a while and go out and swim around. So that, do they look fish-like? Do they have fish tails? Or, are they kind of like mermaids? Do they look like a mermaid with antennas on their head?
I don't know.
Did they have babies while they were down there? Spreading the aliens around to other parts of the ocean with little ships? Oh, man, I don't know.
this winter. Protect yourself by staying up to date with your COVID vaccinations, including your booster dose. Getting a booster dose means you will increase your protection against severe disease and continue protecting your loved ones and community against COVID-19. Get vaccinated today by calling 308-346-5795 to book your appointment or check out their social media outlets for more COVID information. Loup Basin Public Health Department wishes you a safe and healthy winter.
There's a difference between treating the pain and treating the problem. At Pearson Physical Therapy, we strive to not only reduce your pain, but actually treat the underlying cause so that you remain pain-free, even after you finish physical therapy. If you're frustrated by pain that keeps coming back, Pearson Physical Therapy can give you the tools that will keep you moving pain-free. Call Pearson's in Broken Bow at 308-872-5800 or check us out on the web at pearsonpt.com. Get the treatment you need and the care you deserve at Pearson Physical Therapy.
Cattle producers, AeroSeed is your one-stop shop for power fencing needs. AeroSeed has all the supplies, including high-tensile wire, posts, insulators, and energizers to build or replace a solar, electric, or battery-operated system. They offer products from Gallagher, the most practical, affordable, and dependable range of animal management systems on the market. Should anything ever go wrong with your Gallagher Energizer, you won't have to send it off somewhere to be repaired. Most often it can be repaired right at AeroSeed. Get your Gallagher power fence and supplies from AeroSeed on North 10th Avenue, Broken Bow.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show with Dave and Brent.
Good morning to you.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KPBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. Republicans in the House are making plans after CBS News projects the GOP secured enough seats for a slim majority in the new Congress. CBS's Nicole Killian.
GOP party leaders have vowed that oversight of the Biden administration will be at the top of their agenda, including the withdrawal from Afghanistan and Hunter Biden's overseas business dealings. They also plan to look into the origins of COVID.
House Speaker Pelosi is expected to reveal her future plans today. Just in, a court in Amsterdam has convicted 2 Russians and 1 Ukrainian of murder in the downing of Malaysian Airlines flight MH17 8 years ago. 1 Russian has been acquitted. All 298 people on board were killed. Never mind interest rate hikes. Fewer Americans applied for jobless benefits last week. A note of caution from Bankrate's Mark Hamrick.
This proxy for layoffs is not yet reflecting the steady flow of job cut announcements coming from technology firms.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Monsi Bolaños.
The Athletic is reporting that Major League Baseball is investigating whether the Mets and Yankees communicated improperly on Aaron Judge. The investigation stems from an article that was posted on the Mets television network's website that stated that the club would not bid against the Yankees in order to sign Judge. That could be viewed as a breach of the collective bargaining agreement. Two-way star Shohei Ohtani announced on his personal Instagram page that he will play for Team Japan in the 2023 World Baseball Classic. Week 11 of the NFL kicks off tonight with the Titans taking on the Packers at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time. You can catch the game on Amazon Prime Video. Last night in the NBA, Phoenix Suns improved to 7-1 at home with the 130-119 win over the Warriors in spite of a 50-point performance from Steph Curry. Devin Booker led the way for Phoenix with 27 points, 9 assists, and 3 blocks.
Here's your weatherology forecast. Some showers possible throughout the day today, otherwise partly sunny with our high nearing 27. North winds between 15 and 25 and gusting as high as 40. Staying partly cloudy and very chilly overnight tonight with a low around 3 degrees. Northwest winds around 15 and gusting as high as 30 with wind chill values as low as 12 below. More sunshine on Friday with our high of 27 and clear skies Friday night with a low of 10. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Kara Foster.
I'll second guest dinners with friends because they can be interrupted by diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or oily stools. It turns out I have EPI, or exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, which means I'm missing the enzymes needed to digest food. My doctor prescribed Creon, pancrelipase, an oral prescription medication that replaces pancreatic digestive enzymes. Creon treats EPI due to cystic fibrosis, chronic pancreatitis, pancreatectomy, or other conditions.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall. If you're allergic to pork or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon.
Creon is the #1 prescribed EPI treatment. Ask your doctor about Creon for EPI and visit creoninfo.com or call 800-633-9110 to learn more. That's creoninfo.com.
It is 9:03.
Thanks for completing that.
Yeah.
Good job.
26 degrees outside. Pretty much all cloudy now.
Yeah.
Winds are picking up, unfortunately. 10 to 15 out of the northwest. That's
bitter cold tonight, right?
Yes.
Is this where it gets down to about 0 or something?
I don't think it's going to be that cold.
Oh, that cold? Okay.
But it's going to be cold.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Get to a certain point, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's just cold.
I just was visiting with Grant real briefly there, our news writer. I'm starting to feel kind of inadequate around Grant. I asked him if he had seen this particular series on Netflix, and he said, no, I read the book. Come on, man, give me a break.
Yeah.
Sounds like...
Well, and a degree in creative writing.
Yeah, and then my wife comes in here and they start talking about this book, that book. Did you read this book? Did you like that book? You like that author? I said, well, I got Hot Rod Magazine at my place.
Yeah. You and I, we talk about what we watched on TV the previous night.
Yeah, that's a bad sign.
Yeah.
What else do you have over there you want to highlight?
I don't know. Well, I thought I would bring this. I thought this was, we got a... proving once again that we're not afraid of this being an interactive show.
No, not at all.
With our listeners. I got an email from Barry Fox. You were talking about Barry earlier today, and we were out yesterday at Kincaider trying to get things set up for how we were going to set up for tonight's winter sports tip-off that'll be held there, sponsored by the Broken Bow Athletic Booster Club tonight. And you made a comment during the show earlier that as we were getting ready to leave, you saw Barry on his laptop.
Yeah, he was pretending he was busy.
I think you were hinting that he was pretending.
I just wondered.
And Barry sent this to me. He says, "Thanks for sticking up for me," because I think I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I defended Barry because Barry's a busy guy. I knew he was working. You also mentioned earlier in the show that it is Unfriend Day, where you unfriend people, I guess, on Facebook. And Barry says in the email, I may have unfriended Dave today.
Well, that's going to put me under 1,800 friends. Jeez, Barry. That hurts.
Oh, man. Here's another job opportunity for you folks. Central Nebraska Community Action Partnership is looking for an individual to work as an infant toddler teacher center specialist. It's a 40-hour per week, year-round position in Broken Bow. Good starting pay, great benefits. Qualified individuals must have a valid Nebraska driver's license, working phone, and also must have a Child Development Associate Certificate, as well as an associate's or bachelor's degree in early childhood education. They would prefer someone with experience working with infants and toddlers and income-qualifying families and past supervisory experience. The individual would be responsible for center coordination, supervision, and teaching. For more information, you can contact CNCAP Human Resource Department at 308-745-0780. The extension is 0. Or you can apply online by going to their website, which is centralnebraskacap.com.
Thank you, Brent. Appreciate it. Even though we don't always agree on everything, and you backed up Barry Fox and didn't back me up. But I'm still with you. I'm going to go ahead and accept the fact that you're slanted.
Just fair and balanced.
Oh, I wish you wouldn't use that phrase. What else you got for us?
Here's another job opportunity. KC Trucking is looking for a full-time truck driver. Class A or B CDL is required. Good benefits, competitive wages await you. You'll be home every night and driving the scenic Central Nebraska during the day. Call 870-3563. Now, they do emphasize if there's no answer, please leave them a message. Again, the number 870-3563. KC Trucking, looking for a full-time truck driver to join their team.
Heard a rumor. Might have been on social media, too.
A rumor. Now, you sure you want to go there? I mean, if it's a rumor, do you want to be spreading that? You want to be spreading rumors?
Well, this one I think's okay to spread.
Okay.
You know, you've heard spread the word. Nowadays, you can spread the word on the radio. You can still, put a notice in the paper. You can go to the coffee shop and spread the word.
Mm.
Even in church, you can spread the word.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
And you can also use social media to
Yes.
spread the word.
Mm-hmm.
Different platforms of different kinds. But in this case, I heard it straight from someone that this is happening, and it's the Backyard Barn Boutique.
Oh, yes.
At Zorb Farms.
Zorb
Is that
Farms,
true?
yes. Yeah, that's not a rumor.
Oh, okay.
I have factual information in front of me that backs it up.
Good.
The 10th annual, can you believe that?
No.
10th annual Backyard Barn Christmas Boutique is coming up on Saturday, November 26th and Sunday, November 27th from 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. both days. It is located at Zorb Farms. That's the home of Dale and Linda Zorb, right there around the Litchfield area, 7 miles east of Mason City, 2 miles west of Litchfield. Phone number, if you perhaps have questions, 308-870-0436. Expecting over 60 vendors this year. A variety of items for gifts and decor. Food vendors will be on hand and there to for you to shop and eat while you shop. Free will donation cookies and coffee provided by the Impact Youth Group. And they'll have raffles going on from each vendor, with the proceeds of those going to the Homeward Trail Bible Camp. So check it out, the 10th annual Backyard Barn Christmas Boutique at Zorb Farms, Saturday, November 26th and Sunday, November 27th, 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. both days.
10 minutes past the hour of 9 o'clock. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KVBN Radio. The turkeys are loose in Custer County. Now here's your announcer to tell you which caller can play. Thank you, Mr. Announcer. Nice presentation.
Oh.
Phone is ringing.
Phone's ringing.
This particular turkey attempt to give away, Callaway District Hospital and the Arnold and Callaway Medical Clinics.
Okay.
All right.
So you have to go to Callaway to pick up your turkey. This turkey is loose in Callaway.
Yes. And it says here, tell the listeners this turkey will need to be picked up in Callaway. Tell the winner the store will have the name for them to pick it up so they don't have to come and get a certificate here.
We'll call the store.
We'll call the store.
Okay.
The phone is ringing. I think I'll just pick it up.
Well, sure.
And find out who we have on the phone. Good morning. Who do we have on turkey time?
Linda.
Linda, what a wonderful name.
Thank you.
It's a happy name, don't you think, Brent? Linda?
Yes. Yeah.
Hey, Linda. How's it going, Linda?
Good.
I like that. Good. So how many shots do you think it's going to take to bag the turkey?
2.
All right, let's see here. Get my trigger finger going here. Here we go, Linda.
Oh. Yay!
Yay!
Yay, Linda!
All right, Linda, you'll be able to just take a nice little drive over to Callaway and pick up that big old turkey at the store there at the Callaway Corner Market there at the market and pick it up. Would that work for you?
Okay.
And we'll call your name in over there. You don't even have to pick up a certificate here.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
Yeah. Are you gonna take your hot rod car?
Maybe.
I think if it's nice out, go ahead and warm it up and maybe get the cobs out of it.
Yeah.
All right.
Not if it's snowing.
No, not if it's snowing. All right. All right, Linda, we've got you down. We'll call them, let them know you're coming, all right?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
There you go. We have a winner.
We have a winner. thanks to Callaway District Hospital and the Arnold Callaway Medical Clinics. Linda. She can say, Linda, Linda, Linda.
Wow.
Let me write that down.
Enjoyed your variety of voice inflection there.
And then there's Linda. Linda.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, Linda? Well, there's a lot of different ways to say Linda.
A lot of different ways.
Hey, Grant. Grant, you got a second? I know you're busy. I know. I just want to ask you a quick question, real quick. Okay. First of all, would you do me a favor? Yeah. If Brent or I ask you, hey, did you see this movie? Would you not say no? But I read the book. It just kind of makes us feel inadequate.
Okay, yeah. I'll cut it out for sure.
I mean, I have to live with that at home. I don't need to hear.
Yeah. You don't need that from your employees.
And then I have to hear from my wife, well, the book was a little better than the movie, or the movie was, it didn't follow the book, that sort of thing.
Well, I'll say that I actually thought the Lord of the Rings movies were far better than the books.
Wow, really?
Yeah. They're just
no kidding.
Profoundly more entertaining.
Now, you don't have a TV. Do you watch stuff on your computer?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, not a lot.
Watch Creighton basketball games and football games and
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't watch cartoons on it, do you?
No. Should I?
Well, maybe it'll be a little bit of a relief for you.
Sure.
Got to be honest, my 3-year-old granddaughter's got me into Paw Patrol.
Is it good?
Yeah, it is.
Cool.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, heck yeah.
I like Paw Patrol.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I do get made fun of, though, when I'm watching it and the grandkids aren't around.
Oh,
nothing like a little lighthearted entertainment.
Well, I just want to be, prepared, want to be caught up when they come over to watch.
Sure.
So you can have a conversation about it? Well, that's what I'm trying to make work with Grant and I.
Yeah.
If I ask him about, and he says, well, I've read the book but haven't seen the movie. That just doesn't work for me.
Yeah, doesn't sit right.
No.
I see.
Well, would you consider it?
I would, of course, yeah.
Okay. You're a good guy. What are you up to today?
About to go to court.
Not for any troubles you've had.
Well, I can't discuss the charges right
now.
now. My lawyer advised me.
So while you're there on your own account, you're going to pick up some other news stuff?
Yeah, I might as well.
Stories.
Okay. 2 birds with 1 stone.
See, this is what district court.
Yes, district
today,
court
Thursday.
Today. Yep.
Yeah. Well, keep up the good work.
Thank you.
I'm going to, you know what I'm going to go back and do? I'm just going to let you know this, Grant, so I want to kind of try and impress you a little bit. But I've been thinking about going back and reading The Catcher in the Rye.
Oh, sure.
I just have a hankering to read that book again.
Sure.
It's one of the 4 books I read over the years.
Cool. Did it stick with you?
Well, I think so. I like Native American history. I've read when I was a truck driver, I would read books, Black Elk Speaks, and some of those, when I was waiting in line to get the load onto the truck.
Yeah.
But then maybe if I read Catcher in the Rye, then we could sit down and have a discussion about it.
Sure. I'd love that. Well, I'll watch the movie and you read the book.
Wow.
Yeah.
By the time he gets done reading the book, the movie won't be available to watch anymore.
Well, I do have to read some pages over. But does that ever happen to you guys when you're reading and you go through a couple pages and you realize you didn't soak it in?
Oh, yes, all the time.
You do that too,
Oh,
Greg?
yeah, for sure.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it makes me feel a little better. Because I've been on, some books, the same chapter for about a year.
Yes. It's time to let that one go then, is what I've learned.
Here's Bonnie Raitt. Side of the studio. Brent, you've done a nice job over there as well.
Oh, thanks, Dave.
Do you have anything left for us?
Have I reached Esquire status?
Well, you have to get a little more experience.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think all we have left business-wise is we're going to be visiting with Matt, who I think is going to be showing up here in the studio to visit with us about Subway.
All right. He just we called him. He says, I'm just coming in, so we're going to wait for Matt to come into the studio, as you mentioned. It gives us time to talk a little bit about November 26th. We'll start talking about it more as we get a little closer, but there's a benefit November 26th at the Broken Bow Municipal Building for Buck Murray. And they're going to have a cornhole tournament and some great prizes and fundraising efforts for Buck, who was in an accident and then suffered a stroke and is unable to work now and could use a hand. So we're going to start promoting that. I hope that we can put some teams together here to participate in the event, cornhole competition, or just go and help raise some money. But we'll start promoting that a little bit heavier. That's coming up on the 26th, so mark that down on your calendar. And also, of course, remember that tonight you can go out to Kincaid's and watch Barry Fox pretend to work on his computer.
Now, that's not fair.
Oh.
That's not fair, Dave.
I couldn't help it.
Shame on you. I know. But yes, tonight is the winter sports tip-off. Now I'm all choked up.
Sorry to choke you up like that.
The winter sports tip-off, sponsored by the Broken Bow Athletic Booster Club. We'll be there doing a radio show that you can listen to on KBBN 95.3 FM and KBBN.com. But it'd be a lot of fun if you came out and joined us live. And we'll be visiting with coaches and players of the Broken Bow Athletic winter sports teams. And that'll start at 7 o'clock tonight at Kincaid Brewing Company in their new party room.
Should be fun.
Mm-hmm.
And my apologies, Barry. Sometimes I just, I shouldn't have said that. Now I feel bad. But not too bad. Hey, how many of you out there are guilty of this? Passwords.
What?
Passwords.
Passwords. Oh, okay. Yeah, passwords to get into things on computers and whatever.
Most of us, Barry probably knows all his passwords. They're probably very complicated, so people can't get in and find the information. But some of us, we hate passwords. That it tells you, did you forget your password? We'll email you a code, and then you'll get your own password that you forgot or you didn't write down.
Well, what I hate with passwords, lots of times you'll log in for the first time, and then it will ask you, do you want to save your password? So you're like, sure, save the password, and then when you go back in, it's saved, so it just lets you in. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And then way down the road somewhere, something happens and your password's not saved anymore. So then it tells you to log in. I'm like, I don't know what password I used for this. It was saved.
Yeah, that's another one is you type it in and it says, do you want to save your password? And you save it and it's wrong.
Oh.
And then, like the first time you're in and you think you have it right and you save it, and then it doesn't work.
Yeah,
that's
we've all been
frustrating
there.
too. So lots of folks out there try to simplify it, which is the exact opposite thing that we all know we shouldn't do. One of the most popular, here's the Norden Pass found the 200 most common passwords out there haven't changed too much. Okay. One of the most common is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, crap. Okay, I got to change that one. Okay, no, just kidding.
The second most common and easily hacked is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
And one of the, I guess I've never used this one, is guest, the word guest.
Oh.
And also pop culture references like Star Wars and the word baseball are among those that can get hacked in about 1 second.
Really? Yikes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you haven't, if you're still using those simple passwords or haven't changed it every once in a while, we're all reluctant to change it. Now, there are some sites that make you change
Require you to.
After so long, you have to get another password. a lot of times that happens with banking and financial things like that. But, yeah.
I'm going to sneeze. Sorry.
Bless you.
Sorry.
Bless you. Oh, bless you again. But he did the right thing, folks. He coughed into his elbow.
I did.
But
sorry about that.
Yeah. No, you can't help it when you have to sneeze.
That one came on out of nowhere.
Well, one more thing of pertinent, I don't want to put it, is something that we, again, already know, but it keeps happening. Now, I was just thinking this morning on the way to work, I think one of the worst things that happened in this world, and some of you aren't going to like this, and don't hate me for it, but was introducing smartphones to kids.
Yeah.
I just not sure this has been a healthy thing.
Yeah.
But they're here, and every kid has one for the most part, and everyone that has one has their nose in it, especially kids. And it's just the way the life is right now.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure it's a good thing. So one of the other side effects of having a phone is having, the earbuds or earphones.
Oh, yeah.
And I know Roxanne down at the Hearing Center here in Broken Bow is concerned about it because their new study says worldwide 1 billion people ages 12 to 34 will suffer ear damage from listening to audio, whether it be music or blogs or whatever, too loud on their phones because it's a direct pipeline into the eardrum. And you just see a lot of it. I know I use them when I walk, and I probably have them too loud. Music sounds good, so I crank it up a little bit, and it's not good. That's not good. And then watching kids turn into zombies, or maybe they're in the room and not speaking to you because they're looking at their phone and communicating with someone else, and it's just getting frustrating. It's just the way it is, Brent.
It's the way it is.
But I bet you $100.
Oh, yeah?
That the alien at the bottom of the ocean doesn't turn their headsets up too loud because
you don't
they
think so?
they're really smart.
Okay.
Yeah, you get all ruffled up about that. You don't think there's aliens out there?
I don't.
You don't think there's another world?
No.
Another universe? It's very big. Have you noticed that when you look up into the sky,
true.
there's stars and stars and stars?
Yeah, I guess I don't know. But
I'm going to send you down the black hole.
I am anxious to see if this guy really goes through with this and goes to the bottom of the ocean because he believes a alien spaceship has crash landed there.
Quit laughing.
Okay,
stop it.
All right.
It's highly possible. I mean, if you remember in your classes in school that there's a lot more water in this world, surface water, than there is land. So if the odds of a spaceship actually wrecking, they're not going to probably come down in New Jersey.
Well,
they're probably going to land in the Pacific Ocean or the Atlantic.
Possible.
Thousands and thousands of miles of ocean out there that they could, fall into from outer space.
Yeah.
And if their spaceship is sealed and has, the ability to keep the space to live inside of a spaceship in space, the ocean probably isn't too big of a problem. Although there's a little more water pressure down there. Quit looking at me that way.
Yeah.
Folks, sometimes it's just hard to work with Brent.
I don't even know how to respond to that. I guess maybe the best thing to say is, well, it's a two-way street.
Oh,
it goes both ways.
It's crosstown traffic. Jimmy Hendricks, that is. Brent Amperson and Dave Burney with you. Matt should be in from Subway here shortly to be the grand finale of the show today. Tomorrow, I understand Rick Nelson is coming back in, and we'll have a question for him.
At least one.
What was that question we were going to ask him? We just talked about it. I can't remember. Do you remember what the question was going to be?
No.
You don't either?
I don't.
Well, we'll just ask.
Well, we'll think of one.
Well, probably the dangers of nuclear power.
Yeah. We about went into that discussion last week when Rick was in and you weren't.
Yeah.
But we didn't know if you'd be happy about that if you weren't able to defend your position on the issue.
Oh, Rick, don't worry about it. Just look at Japan and the Chernobyl disaster. That's all I need to say. That's it right there. Hey, by the way, you should know you're a Republican, aren't you?
Yes, I am a registered Republican. Yes, I'm not afraid to admit that.
Really?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes.
Well, you have a slim margin now in the House of Representatives.
Okay.
You've got the 218 seats needed to. So, if you should feel relieved.
Okay. Great.
The Senate, not so much.
Yeah.
But there's still that special election in Georgia yet. See if Herschel Walker can pull through.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lordy.
What?
9:35 is the
yes,
time.
It is.
I'm going to get in trouble if we keep stalling here.
Hurry up, Matt.
Matt, get here before I self-destruct.
This is when radio guys get into trouble.
Right.
Is when you're just trying to fill time.
Yeah.
And then, that's when a lot of bad things can happen.
Really bad.
In radio, because then you end up saying something you probably shouldn't have said.
Well, I will say this.
Okay.
20 years ago, I could have went ahead and said it, but people are so sensitive nowadays that you just have to be more careful.
Yes.
Which is kind of weird to me. It's America.
All backed by answer plot data and season-long agronomic expertise you can't get from a typical seed dealer. That's because you can only get Croplan from leading crop input retailers. Retailers that know how to maximize the performance of every variety or hybrid. This year, talk to your leading retailer about Croplan. When it comes to high-yielding seed, your ROI doesn't depend on one decision. It depends on every decision.
That's anything but typical.
Ask your crop input retailer about Croplan seed today.
9:39. Thank goodness Matt is here. Otherwise, I was just about ready to lose the radio station, lose my job.
I thought the last 5 minutes was great.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
When they find that alien, are they also going to find that Loch Ness monster?
Oh, Matt. Matt, you mean you don't believe in aliens?
I don't believe in a lot of stuff.
Do you believe in Subway sandwiches?
Yeah, I believe in Subway sandwiches, loaded with bacon.
I was going to say with
bacon
lots of meat.
Bacon makes it better.
Yep.
Well, then tell us what's going on at Subway. Well, let's start with, we usually end up with this. Let's start with how you fix for help.
We're always hiring. We're still looking for a few more people to fill in the small spots we're missing. We like to have a lot of high school kids on hand, so that way if they have sports or school activities, we're able to give them off. So if we have a lot of extra employees in that sense, it helps out a lot.
Good. So they just come to the store?
Yep, come to the store, or you can go to subwaymycareers.com.
Okay, all right. I was in here the other day. What did I have? I tried something new, and I liked it. But now it's been just long enough, I don't remember what it was.
Did you try the Supreme Meat?
No.
I tried that the other day. That was good.
Good.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Supreme Meat, what's that like?
It's got pepperoni, salami, ham, and capicola.
Capicola.
Nope. And let's see, I think mine had onions and banana peppers and vinaigrette, I think, on it. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I just had the meat, and then I added bacon and pepper jack cheese. And
there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I had. It was the new steak.
The Outlaw?
Yeah, the Outlaw.
The Outlaw is a good one.
That's good.
That's
I've
pretty
had
good.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love all these Subway series because it makes me try something different.
That's what I thought. You know, you said that last time. I thought, I'm going to do what Matt said and try the Outlaw. Yeah. And then there's one bigger than that.
The Monster.
Yeah, I didn't go with that one. But
yeah, that one's good too.
So it's kind of a nice way to get people to try things.
Right. Try something different and don't live in a rut like most of us do.
Yeah. With our passwords and our sandwiches.
Yeah.
Brett, what's on your mind over there?
Well, I assume your catering is picking up.
Yes. Catering is pick up. You can order online or you can actually call the store.
Okay.
So.
And all the catering options are what? Because I'll be honest, I didn't know until a few weeks. Well, maybe I knew, but I had forgot. But a few weeks ago, you said you do just meat and cheese trays.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if I remembered that or not.
Yeah, we do meat and cheese trays. We don't get a lot of calls for those. It's something I still do because I've known they used to have it 25 years ago, and I've always kept it at my stores.
Okay.
All it is rolling up some meat, putting it on a tray, making it look nice. And who doesn't like to just walk around and eat meat and cheese?
Well, I do.
I do too.
Yeah. So do I.
When they're rolled up, it makes it, you can just eat it.
Dip it in some ranch or honey mustard or Southwest. And
Sounds good. Sounds good.
And then the other options, you guys do cookie platters, you do the party platters with either the sandwiches or the wraps.
Correct.
Right? And you still do the big
party subs.
The big party sub.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to get a 100-foot party sub from Broken Bow. So
100-foot.
Yeah, I'd like to see a 100-footer go out.
Really?
Again, one of these days.
Can you make the bread for 100 feet?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I'd kind of like to see that
the
myself.
biggest one I've ever made was 100-foot, and it was.
Oh, you
North
have
Platte.
made one.
Yeah, it was in North Platte. They had a furniture place was doing a big special, and so they had the radio there, the TV was there. And this was probably 20 years ago, but yeah, everybody was there, so we provided sandwiches at a discount for them and had 100-foot of party subs stretched out across tables.
Wow.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I bet.
Yeah.
All right.
You'd like to try that again?
Yeah, I love the challenge of getting big orders done. If a day's not completely busy and hectic, it's not a good day for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm used to the chaos, and if I don't have the chaos, then it's kind of like, okay, this is boring. I want to go home and drink some coffee and lay under a blanket.
Hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
So
I hear you.
Soup's on?
Soup's on. Some weeks we're having problems getting some of the soups, so some days you might just see potato soup, some days you might see potato and chili, or some days you might see chicken noodle and potato. Just depends on what we're getting right now.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
And of course, we always talk about the app. Great way to save money.
A lot of money.
And a great way to order, too.
Right. I have actually noticed up here the other day, Tuesday, I worked up here all day, and I noticed that most of the lunch orders were all online.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great.
It was like, holy cow, everybody's jumping on the app. Congratulations. They want us up at about 30 to 35% of our sales are going through the app.
Wonderful.
I'm shooting for 50.
Yeah. Well, I know my wife and I used it, I don't know, a few days ago, and we got a foot long and got a foot long for free just for using the app.
Right.
And
yeah,
then we order, and then we walk in, and it's sitting right there. You grab it and you go. So
the only thing we don't do is we don't fill your drinks, and I don't like to lay out the bottled drinks because then they'll get warm by the time you get here. So other than that, you just got to fill your cup or grab your soda out of the cooler.
All right.
Good enough. 7
days a week, and your hours are?
Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m., and on Sunday we are open from 9 to 9.
Okay. All right. Thanks, man. I'm glad you made it.
Yeah, I was starting to wonder. I was like, a lot of people driving a little slower than normal just from a little bit of snow, and guess they're not used to Nebraska. And
well, we haven't had snow for a while, so
I put new tires on the front of the car last week because it's winter time. It's time
to make sure you got
get some new
tread.
shoes.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it. That concludes the breakfast show for today. Any other final thoughts there, Brent?
I don't think so, David.
You sure?
J. Bernie First Esquire.
Thank you.
Are we trying to still get in trouble today, or?
I think we passed that like about an hour ago.
Got by that one. Talk to you folks tomorrow on a Friday.